Hi, in this short video, I'm going to share with you the 5 basic steps to becoming a more successful property investor. My name is Mark Lloyd. I'm co-founder of Property Master Academy, and I've been investing since 2005. Now let me explain each of these steps in detail for you. Step 1. You want to buy property from what we call motivated sellers. Now, a motivated seller is someone who really needs to sell their property. I covered this in my last video, Find Below Market Value Deals. But in brief, they've got a problem, and because of that, they're more flexible on the price and the terms of the sale. Now, for these people, it's not about getting the most amount of money. It's actually about getting speed and certainty that the transaction will actually happen. Because bear in mind that 1 in 3 sales in the UK fall through. Step 2, only buy in an area of strong demand. This is relatively easy to do. You can look online at the number of properties to rent, speak to local agents and local investors. It's all about doing your research to make sure this is a good, strong rental demand area. Take a look at what's happening in the area. Are there a lot of jobs available? Is there a university or hospital? What about business parks? Is there much building work happening? If you can buy in an area with a growing population, you're going to have much stronger rental demand and you're going to see better capital growth over the long term. Step 3. Only ever buy property that will give you positive cash flow. In other words, what you have left after paying your mortgage, agent fees, insurance, and so on. If that figure is minus, then just don't buy it. Remember, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket, and a liability is something that takes money out of your pocket. Step 4, buy for the long term. Now, whilst you can make money in property relatively quickly, it's not a get-rich-quick scheme. Property is a get-rich-slowly scheme. Buy now and hold. Of course, if you want to flip, then ideally you want a rising market to be successfully flipping properties like we have now. You don't want to be flipping property if it's a stagnant or a falling market, because there's a good chance that you buy it, you do the work, and it's worth less than when you first bought it. Step 5 is really, really important, and it's about having some rainy day money put aside just to make sure you can fix any problems that aren't covered by insurance. Now, we call this MO money, M-O-E, monthly operating expenses. We usually allow 5 to 10% of the gross rental and put that to one side to cover any unexpected expenses. But as you become more experienced and have more properties, then you'll be able to assess the percentage you should retain. Ideally, you want to put this reserve into a separate account so that you don't spend it. Now, of course, most things in property can be insured. If your tenant runs off and doesn't pay the rent, you can insure against that. If the tenant causes damages, you can insure against that too. However, sometimes things aren't covered by insurance. If it means you've got to spend several £1,000s on your property to fix it and make it rentable again, and if you don't have that money, you can't fix it. So that's why the MOE money is really, really important, the monthly operating expenses. If you follow these 5 basic steps, you will be successful with your property investing. Number 1, buy from motivated sellers. Number 2, buy in an area with strong rental demand. Number 3, buy for positive cash flow. Number 4, buy for the long term. And number 5, always set aside a percentage of your rent as a buffer, your monthly operating expenses. This will help minimize your risk, but as with any investment, you can't eliminate that risk entirely. Well, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please hit the like button as that helps our YouTube algorithm. And also subscribe to our channel so you get notified of new videos we upload each week. Appearing on your screen right now are some additional videos that will help you in your property journey. Thanks for listening.